It's Mike Bedford, Director of Be Brilliant People Development here. I hope everybody's keeping alright and keeping well today. Just a short post today around continuing the theme around neuro-inclusion actually, and inclusive behaviours in the workplace. I wanted to talk today very briefly about reasonable adjustments. There seems to be a lack of understanding, empathy and awareness in the workplace around what reasonable adjustments actually are and what they mean. And I've heard a few quite disturbing stories from various members of the neurodivergent and disabled communities recently about where they, for example, approached a manager to ask for reasonable adjustments to help support them in the workplace to be able to do their jobs, and they've been challenged. They've been challenged by that line manager. Challenged as in, are you sure you actually need this? Why do you need this? What's that for? Look, that is not inclusive. That is not neuro-inclusive. Inclusion is about actually making a environment, creating an environment where people can be their best, they can be themselves and they can be their best, and fundamentally, you know, the most basic of all things, that they're able to do their job. Challenging someone when they know what they need. Let's be really clear about that. But actually challenging someone when they come to you as a manager and ask for those reasonable adjustments. Don't ask the question of, are you sure you need that? Why do you need that? What the correct response to that is, how can I help you to get that, to make sure that you are able to do your job and be able to perform to the best of your abilities? That's the conversation that needs to take place. And look, a reasonable adjustment is one of the most basic necessity things that you can actually make, adjustments that you can make in the workplace for a disabled or neurodivergent colleague. And it's called reasonable for a reason, because it's reasonable, simple as that. And actually, you know, you can go beyond just a simple reasonable adjustment and have a conversation with your person, your member of staff, your people. Actually go deeper than the reasonable adjustment and have the conversation with them. Is that all you need? Is there anything else I can support you with as your manager to help you get what you need to be able to do your job? And look, the person might not have the answers, and that's absolutely fine, but opening up the conversation to let them know that you're there and that you're there to support them, that you trust them, that you're not there to challenge them, is what that person needs to hear. They don't need to hear challenge. They don't need to hear questions. Positive questions by all means, but not questions that challenge. Questions that are supportive and that are going to help them get the right end outcome for them. That's all I wanted to say today, and just bear that in mind when someone asks you about a reasonable adjustment. Thanks, have a great day, and bye for now.